Now, for each of the 5 milestones of the Coursera Operations project, I've produced a video outlining the set of your deliverables, including what you have to submit and a specific checklist to check whether you're making progress as I want you to make progress. In addition to that video for each milestone telling you what to do, I also produced a second video for each milestone that gives you an illustration of what I feel a good submission might look like. And I've created these example videos by partnering with local businesses here in Philadelphia. And I will use them as poster children for, again, what submissions look like. So we're now looking at an example for milestone 1. And you see here a description of a small business, Geo Pronto, which is running a set of restaurants here around University City offering high-end casual food. Now, I understand that it lies in the nature of operational data that sometimes it can be confidential. And so if you feel uncomfortable revealing the name of your operation, it is absolutely legitimate to disguise the identity of your business. And you can also, especially as it comes to cost numbers, financial numbers, other things that you feel that are very sensitive information, it is also okay to adjust some of these numbers by making sure that you're not leaking proprietary, confidential information to the public. Now, after the first slide describes a little bit the operation in which you're working, the second slide is picking a key performance dimension that is relevant for your operation and that you want to focus on for the Coursera Operations project. In the case of Marco, he picked the time it takes him to serve salad customers. So these are customers who want a custom-made salad for Marco. The time to serve these salad customers as a key performance measure. This number is important for him because it relates to throughput, especially at peak hours. The line for salads gets so long that some customers just leave the restaurant without ordering anything, and that is lost revenue for Marco. Moreover, the time to get your salad is also an important measure of customer satisfaction. So again, for this reason, Marco has picked responsiveness, response time, as the key dimension. If you think about how to measure this dimension, a couple of examples come to mind. The salad customer flow time is the time it takes a salad customer from entering the restaurant to leaving it with the salad in their hand. We can think about the waiting time as a component of that is waiting time in front of the salad queue, and then I'll show you a process flow diagram at a later milestone. So then it's also waiting at the cash register. It also includes the actual activity times, the time it takes to make a salad, the time it takes you to ring up a customer at the cash register. And that number is important for 2 reasons really, right? Because first, the customer has to wait while the salad is made, not while just like the customer is waiting in line. Even when the customer is served, the customer is waiting for the salad. And moreover, the longer these activity times, the slower we are making salads, the lower our capacity and thus the longer the line. And then a fourth measure might be the percentage of customers that leaves the store without ordering anything in response typically to the long queue. Now, in terms of the efficient frontier, the trade-off that Marco faces is between variety and responsiveness. If he would just have 4 standard salads, he could put these salads in the shelf, and then customers basically just pick up a salad, which is going much faster than having a salad made to order. It's a little bit the McDonald's versus the Subway discussion that we had in the lecture. The next thing I asked you to think about as part of milestone 1 is to reflect a little bit of what would success look like. How do you want your operations to look like in your vision? What's the story here of how you're going to be successful? And so the goal that Marco articulated in the discussion to us is that during peak lunch hours, he wants to be able to have customers in and out in about 8 to 10 minutes. So from entering the store to leaving the store with a custom-made salad in your hand, it should take between 8 and 10 minutes. Moreover, he was hoping to get the activity time, the time it takes to make a salad, down to a little over a minute. At the cash registers, customers would then spend somewhere between 20 and 30 seconds to pay, and so that's the activity time at the cash register. And the ambition is that no customers walk away, or no significant number of customers walk away because of long queues. And all of these things while maintaining the variety of salads by making salads to customer orders. Now that's really all that you have to submit for milestone number 1. In general, again, I encourage you to think about, as you are working on milestone number 1, that you are working on a part of the business that you have access to, so that you can collect data and later on ideally run a small experiment. I very much invite you to talk to your colleagues, your people reporting to you, but also your boss about the Coursera Operations Project. Talk to them at work, invite them to join the Coursera course. And remember, it is absolutely legitimate that if you feel uncomfortable sharing anything proprietary, really don't do it. You can disguise data, you can use illustrative data, and you can also disguise the name of your company. This is really the first and foremost there to help you. I don't want you to get into trouble at work, and so please do not share anything that is proprietary to your company.